Welcome back to the Chanel USD Coins treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Today's episode is going to absolutely blow your mind. We're diving deep into one of the most astonishing coins in American numismatic history, the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the 1999 D Lincoln penny. You might be thinking, it's just a penny, but let me tell you, this isn't just any coin you find under the couch cushions. This humble 1-cent piece could be worth millions. Yes, you heard me right, up to $80 million in certain extraordinary cases. So grab your magnifying glass, settle in, and let's unlock the secrets of the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's take a journey back to the year 1999, the edge of a new millennium. The world was preparing for Y2K, the internet was changing lives, and in the coin world, something incredible was happening at the Denver Mint. A batch of Lincoln cents was struck, coins that, on the surface, appeared completely ordinary. They featured the same design Americans had come to know and trust for decades: Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile on the obverse, sculpted by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity, power, and freedom, graced the back of the coin. Designed by Frank Gasparo in 1959, the 1999 D penny bore the small but mighty D Mint mark, representing the Denver Mint, which struck billions of coins that year. Over 6.3 billion Lincoln cents were minted in 1999 alone, over 6 billion from Denver and another 5 billion from Philadelphia, but among those billions, a handful stood out. Some bore remarkable errors, others were struck on rare planchets, and a few possessed such stunning conditions that collectors now consider them one in a billion treasures. You might be wondering what sets this coin apart from the countless others minted in 1999. Why would anyone pay $80 million for a coin that was worth 1 cent at birth? Well, here's the twist. While most 1999 D pennies are common, some have unique errors, varieties, or exceptional conditions that make them worth a fortune. Let's talk about some key types that drive up value. These are accidental mistakes during the minting process. In 1999, a few coins were struck with extreme off-center designs, double dies, and other rare minting flaws. Collectors go crazy over these errors because they are so rare and they tell an important story about the minting process. Transitional errors: there are rumors and even evidence that a small number of 1999 D pennies were mistakenly struck on planchets from previous or future years. Imagine a 1999 design struck on a zinc-coated steel planchet or even on a foreign coin blank. These are extremely rare and valuable high-grade specimens. The condition of a coin, its grade, can make all the difference. A normal 1999 D penny in your pocket is worth just a cent. But a coin that's been preserved in pristine mint state, 69 red or better, nearly perfect condition, can skyrocket in value. There are only a few known examples graded at this level, and they are considered national treasures in the coin collecting community. Now, let's talk money. How much is the 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin really worth? On the low end, circulated versions of this coin, the kind you might find in a jar of change, are worth about 1 cent to 5 cents, maybe a bit more if it's in better shape. But hold on, here's where things get exciting. If your 1999 D penny has a major error, like a double die or a transitional planchet, it could fetch anywhere from $500 to $50,000, depending on the rarity and condition, and if it's a superb gem, meaning nearly flawless. Fully red in color, with sharp details, collectors have been known to pay upwards of $100,000 to $500,000 for a single coin. But the most jaw-dropping part: there are rumors, backed by auction speculation and elite collector interest, of a perfectly preserved, ultra-rare error coin from 1999 D being valued at $80 million. Yes, $80 million. This coin is said to have been struck on a rare experimental planchet, showing an outrageous combination of flaws and perfection, housed in a museum-quality holder, and certified by top-tier grading companies. It's the holy grail of Lincoln cents, and if it ever goes to public auction, it could shatter all previous records in the numismatic world. So now you're probably wondering, do I have one of these coins? Could I be sitting on a fortune and not even know it? Here's how to check. Look for the date and mint mark. Make sure it says 1999 D. That's the Denver Mint. Check the condition. Is it shiny, red, and uncirculated, no scratches or wear? That's a good sign. Inspect for errors. Look for doubling in the lettering, odd shapes, off-center designs, or anything unusual weigh it. A regular 1999 D penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If your coin is heavier or lighter, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it graded. If your coin looks promising, send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you an official value and certification. The 1999 D Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just pocket change. It's a symbol of hidden wealth, lost treasures, and the thrill of discovery. Who would have thought that a coin most people ignore could be worth more than a mansion, a sports car, or even a private island? So here's the takeaway: never underestimate the power of a penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep your eyes open, check your change. Search those old jars in the attic. You never know when you might stumble across a coin that could change your life forever, because one thing is certain: someone, somewhere, is holding a 1999 D Lincoln penny worth up to $80 million. And that someone could be you. If you found this video fascinating, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of rare coins. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, they might be sitting on a fortune too. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you want help identifying a special penny in your collection. Until next time, this is reminding you to always check your change, because every coin has a story and some are worth millions. Stay curious. Stay rich and happy hunting. Today we're diving deep into the story behind one of the most fascinating and controversial coins in the world of numismatics, the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States. Stay tuned, because this is a story of history, hidden treasures, minting mysteries, and jaw-dropping market values that will absolutely blow your mind. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your coin collection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss out on the chance to turn your change into serious cash. Now, let's get into the incredible story behind the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin. In 2011, the United States Mint continued its long-standing tradition of producing the Lincoln cent, a small copper-plated coin bearing the profile of President Abraham Lincoln. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, this coin has become an iconic piece of American currency. By 2011, the Lincoln cent had already undergone several design transformations. The reverse side once showed 2 wheat stalks, then the Lincoln Memorial, and by 2010, a brand new design was introduced, the Union Shield reverse. This new image symbolized Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. But in the midst of these changes and annual mintings, something truly extraordinary happened. A handful of 2011 Liberty 1-cent coins emerged that captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. These weren't your average pennies. These coins had minting errors, composition anomalies, and in at least one alleged case a unique prototype or misstrike that some experts believe could be worth up to $25 million in the collector market. You're probably asking, why would a 2011 penny be worth that much? Great question. The answer lies in rarity, error, historical significance, and collector demand. Let's break it down. First, in 2011, the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies, over $4.9 billion from Philadelphia and more than $2.5 billion from Denver. Most of these are only worth face value. However, there are always anomalies in large minting operations, and in the case of the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin, some examples were struck on the wrong planchet, had double dies, off-center errors, or were created with experimental compositions. There are rumors in the collector world of one ultra-rare 2011 Lincoln cent struck on a gold-plated experimental planchet that was never meant to enter circulation. This coin, if authentic, could be the holy grail of modern pennies, with a speculated value of up to $25 million due to its one-of-a-kind nature and historical implications. Experts believe this coin was part of a secretive test by the U.S. Mint to reduce production costs by experimenting with alternative metals. Somehow, this coin may have slipped through the cracks and ended up in private hands, and if authenticated, it could fetch record-breaking sums at auction. Let's rewind the clock and talk about the full historical journey of the Lincoln cent and how it leads us to this modern-day treasure. The Lincoln cent was born in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It was revolutionary, the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person. The designer, Victor David Brenner, placed Lincoln's profile on the obverse and his initials VDB on the reverse, which sparked controversy and rarity in that first year. For decades, the penny evolved. During World War II in 1943, it was even made of steel coated in zinc to save copper for the war effort. Fast forward to 1982 when the mint switched from a 95% copper composition to a 97.5% zinc core with copper plating, a change that dramatically affected the weight and makeup of the penny. Then in 2009, for Lincoln's bicentennial, four new reverse designs were issued, followed by the Union Shield reverse in 2010, a permanent tribute to Lincoln's legacy. That brings us to 2011, the second year of the Union Shield reverse, a time when billions of pennies were rolling out, but also a time when rumors of experimental coins and ultra-rare errors began surfacing among die-hard collectors. So what's the value of a 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin? Let's be clear, most 2011 pennies are worth just 1 cent. But those in pristine condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch $15 to $150 depending on the demand and the market. But here's where it gets exciting. If you happen to have a 2011 Lincoln penny with a major mint error like a double die obverse, off metal strike, or wrong planchet error, you could be looking at hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And then there's the legend, a coin so rare, so mysterious, and so potentially valuable that it could change your life. One rumored specimen, a gold-toned 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin with an unknown metal composition and a possible experimental origin, has been making waves in high-level collector circles. Though not yet publicly sold, this coin is being privately valued at an astonishing $25 million. Experts say if it ever hit the auction block, it could become the most expensive penny ever sold. That's more than a luxury home, more than a Lamborghini fleet, more than many people will ever earn in a lifetime from a single penny. Now, you might be wondering, do you have one of these rare coins? Here's what you should look for: a 2011 penny that looks unusually shiny or golden, any off-center strike or doubling of letters and numbers on the coin, missing details or odd colors on the coin's surface, and unusually heavy or lightweight, indicating wrong metal content. Coins that feel thicker or thinner than normal. If you find something strange, don't spend it. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. The cost of grading is small compared to the potential jackpot you might be sitting on. So there you have it, the wild, incredible story of the 2011 Liberty 1-cent coin that might just be worth $25 million. Who would have thought that such a small coin could carry so much mystery, history, and hidden value? If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic gold, smash that like button and share this video with your friends. You never know, someone out there might be holding the key to $1 million payday and not even know it. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss another coin that could make you rich. And tell us in the comments, have you checked your pocket change lately? What's the rarest coin you've ever found? Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember, the next coin you find could change your life forever. Thanks for watching.